So on productive editing. Now productive editing can mean many things, and in fact when I took this lecture I was looking into much higher thing of things, concerning the how a established user can make himself more useful. Then I suddenly realized that no, we have got a huge gap of people who are young and beginning and who need a little bit of friendly support and a helping hand to show them the way forward. So I've changed the scope, and now it is productive editing, first steps for the journey from newbies to editors. The current attitude towards newbies. For though it's a little play of a joke on a recent changes patroller who's approaching some unsuspecting edits by newbies. The diagram shows an ogre coming upon some children in the medieval stories of yesteryear, and that actually is a parallel on what happens when there are very intolerant senior editors who come upon very hesitant and many times wrong edits by newbies. They just come and delete it and they give you a warning thing, and next thing you know, instead of getting a positive experience, you get a slap on your face and a rap on your knuckles, and then you say, yeah, the Wikipedia is not a nice place to be. Whereas this is the truth about newbies. What are newbies? Newbies are young people, or they're young editors. So age is not there. When you come to Wikipedia, you are new, you are young. So all the attributes of a young person, fresh for an experience, are there in newbies. They are full of josh and enthusiasm. They want to contribute. They are looking for some help and guidance. They are a bit nervous because they don't know what the things and all around, and they are not quite sure how to go around and help and be comfortable, and contribute and all. And many of them, want to be accepted and become part of a community. And that is what the truth about newbies is. Just close. And what do newbies want? And this is a message to all of us who are established editors, that what newbies want, WikiLove. And with the WikiLove program giving a complete button now as a standard button, I don't see why we shouldn't give more welcoming messages to newbies so that they feel it is a comfortable place and they hang around, because in our opinion, all said and done, Wikipedia is a wonderful place to be, and none of us wants that your initial exposure should put you off and keep you away. So to newbies, I will tell you one thing: Wikipedia is like the real world. Sometimes you may find some unpleasant person comes and undoes an edit and all. Don't just give up right there, okay? Because sometimes to reach the station and to take a great journey and to go to America or some place, you may find that your taxi tire is punctured. But are you going to not go to America because of that? So just like that. So don't get overawed by these things. Continue the journey. Beginning learning, the first steps. Now, if you are a newbie editor, you must realize that if you want to pick up and go forward, you have to learn. It's a new environment. English Wikipedia has been around for about 11 years now, and it has got millions of articles, tens of thousands of editors, and lots of rules concerning all sorts of situations. So in such a place, it is not the first day you come, you are able to write an article and win some award. It's a skill you pick up over time. So give yourself time and be prepared to learn. When I mean learn, it is not like school car learning, which is difficult and marked and all that. Just stay open, read, absorb. Don't try to mug anything or some such thing like that. It has to be a pleasant experience. Just understand that as time goes on, you will understand more, remember more, learn new tips and tricks, be more effective, get powers to do things, and you will carry on. The first most important thing that you have got to do is to learn how to post and sign up on a message. That means if you want to give a message to someone on a talk page, there is on a talk page, you all have an idea of what a talk page is like. So there is a add new section. So go to the add new section, type whatever message you want, and then don't have to do anything. I have made one assumption that you have already registered as a user. Just type these 4 symbols, S-shaped ones which are flat on their back. They are called tildes. And these 4 tildes, when you do them in a row, apne aap the program puts your name, the links, your talk page link, time, etc., etc. So note, and so sometimes when you see that people have typed out and all over, how can I type out all the different things? Nothing. Everyone just types out those 4, kissing the program does everything automatically for them. If you see someone has got fancy blinking lights in his name and all, then he's done some little bit of fancy work, but it's all completely unnecessary. You can be a wonderful editor in Wikipedia without those flashing lights in your name. All you have to do is just put those 4 tildes. But before that, like I mentioned, register. Registration is free. Registration gives you great advantages. First advantage is that you become visible in the Wikipedia world. You are a person. If you are an anonymous IP, any editing you do is always suspect. And many people don't give, even if the anonymous person does a perfectly good edit, many people just, are suspicious and may even delete it. And nobody, there is nobody going to come and correct him why you reverted an anonymous edit. Nobody got a time to come and check that out. So, but if you got a registration and you get yourself a user ID, then whatever you edit will be in your name, and then you will find you will have a page where you can write about yourself. You got a talk page where messages to you will come. If someone puts a message on the talk page, if you log on, immediately one red band will come and that orange band will come and say you got messages, and that's what happens. And that's what are the things. You are able to talk with people. Then it's like you're being introduced to a group. So then you say, hi, I am Ashlyn. So he says, oh great, here, come and join this wiki project and edit the articles of this kind. So registration is important. The next most thing after learning how to sign your this thing is, please read all the links in your welcome message. Majority of the times, sometimes it doesn't happen. When you join newly, you will find someone comes and physically welcomes you. In some language Wikipedias and other dictionaries, the moment you log on, you get an automated bot giving you a welcome message. In English Wikipedia, they say no, we don't want to lose the personal touch. So people are always on the lookout for new editors with whose talk pages have not been made, and they come and they give a welcome message. Sometimes they find that if you've been there for 6-8 months and you have not been welcomed, they still give a welcome message. And there has been a lot of discussion on this. Sometimes it does happen that people don't get a welcome message for some time, but the aim is always that it should be actually a real thing and a personal thing and a social thing. Someone real is meeting out to you and touching. There is an editor somewhere on the other side of the world who said, welcome to Rishali, welcome Deepak, welcome Dinesh, or whatever your name may be.
How does that work?
What?
How does that work? How do they know that you just logged in?
Okay. How does anyone know that is logged in? There are various ways of knowing. The first thing is new users. So there are links, pages where you can find out that new user accounts have been created. Then another way is go to see new pages creation. Many new users, when they come, they are eager to start, but they don't know where to start. So they think the best way for me to start is to write a new article. And that's such a common misconception that if you go to the new article pages creation, you will find lots and lots of new users links, and you can always tell a new user because he has not created his talk page, it is a red link, and he has not created this thing, it's a his user page is also red link. I'll just show you what I mean. Bear with me. You don't have to have your own name as a user ID. You can be whatever you want. So someone is called Red Tiger XYZ, or like Shamal's user ID is Shamal. In my case, I was making my user ID as Ashwin, but my friend was sitting to me and he hates Windows. He said, "What nonsense? How can you put Windows? That's part of my name." He says, "No, Linux." So Ashlyn. So Jabardasti forced me to make my name.
But in fact, you're making the demo on the Windows user.
Yeah, I know. I'm a Windows user actually. You may be knowing him. He was Linux Lingam.
Linux Lingam.
Yeah.
He's only possible.
Yeah, he's an apostle. You know, he carries the sacred word. Okay. Recent changes pages I had mentioned in my last academy is the page where you can see the recent changes which have taken place, and on this recent changes pages you can see that instantly what all people have changed all over the world. But the main thing here is on top of this page there are a lot of links. So one of the links is new pages or new editors contributions. So let us see new editors contributions. Here, can you make out all these people's names? They are all in red, and even their top page links are in red. That means these people, their pages have not been created. The red one, na? You can make out here. See, red. He has not created his top page as its user page. And here the top page also red. That means no one has welcomed him. In this case, the top page is blue, so someone has put a message. Most probably it would be a welcome message. So how to put a welcome message? I just put a welcome message on someone. किसको welcome message दे दो? 99,000 Travo 245 Amin Z appropriate. Whom will give a welcome message to? Nelson Montana. Oh, he's already got top. Let us see if he's got a welcome message or not. If he doesn't have, we'll give them. But someone has already posted a blue link. That means added something on it. Oh, he's already got a welcome. See, welcome Nelson Montana, and the person is Mayur. Is this the famous Mayur of Hindi Wikipedia?
Yes.
Okay. So Nelson Montana. Let's do Travo 245 and welcome him. So welcoming is very easy, you know. There is something called templates. So in lots of shortcuts are there. Who can type out all those 1,000 pages, word things and all that, and who can do cut and paste and keep them away. So just type this thing and put welcome, and a standard message will come to that person.
How do you personalize the standard message?
You will have to amend. There are two ways to do it. That you can allow this to come and then amend it. Oh, you don't worry. You'll find that his name will automatically come in that welcome so and so. It comes automatically. His name comes automatically. But if you want to add something rather than personalizing, then just add another extra line at the bottom, which is your personal thing.
What will come as the name or the username?
Just have a look, one second. So as of now, I'm just putting the edit summary. Edit summary means that whenever you add some edit, you must tell what you have done action, so that people understand, Are, what did this guy do in this work? And now see, user Travo 245, who somewhere in the world found from Ashlyn, that is me, a welcome message. And it says, hello Travo 245, that name comes automatically. Welcome to Wikipedia. Thank you for your contributions. I hope you like the place and decide to stay. Here are some pages you might find helpful, and we've given him these links. And these are the links which I was mentioning that you must read. They are there for a purpose. Sorry, you asked a question?
It looks like, had it been his personal name, like Travo245 would have been username.
Yeah, but his personal name is not available to us. Nobody uses a personal name to log on. When you do a login screen, suppose how many of you don't have edits, you are not yet logged in? Okay, we'll just go and I'll log out and we'll just go and show you the login screen, and you'll find that you don't require your personal name on that, only a username is required. See, don't have an account, create one. So all is asking is your username, password, retype password and email optional. But if you don't give the email, then you will not be, if you forget your password, you cannot recover. So always give your email. Nobody is asking who you are. You're only asking the username you ask, and when you do the username you ask, it tells you whether it is available or not. So it depends on you. So once you are registered and all, if you choose, don't have to tell anyone. There is a guy called Regent Spark, doesn't want to tell anyone what his name is. He is an editor in India, in Wiki Project India. So many people don't want to tell, they want to be anonymous. Fair enough. If you want, you can create a special email ID also, it doesn't tell your name, and give that also. Okay. So you got it, na? So it's so easy.
If I may ask,
Yeah.
a lot of nature sites around the world have had their user,